You know, I'm not disappointed.
I'm glad Baines gets to see this.
Yeah.
This is full circle.
All right, what's going on, everyone? YaBoyRockLee.
You're the nasty.
Yo, we're here for more Devil May Cry. We're gonna jump right into it. We are on season 2, episode 6.
One of God's creations,
as if guided by his hand.
Yo. First of all, I'm going right back to like a lady, and then, babe, you just never know how he's gonna spin this God thing. And then he says that line and then smiles, bro. And you're like, how did you somehow twist this? How did you somehow make this match whatever vision that you have because you do things according to God? What gymnastics did you just pull
brother?
Right now?
I could not imagine. When I saw who had it, I was like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I saw she's getting fixed up. I don't know why, I just believed it. But then he said, one of Arius' creations, as if by God's hands. I was like, nigga, what? But I have to remember, I just remembered, he was out the room. He was out the room when the sauce was being dropped.
Oh, that's also true. I actually always forgot that. Not always, but I did forget that. I remembered it before when I said it. Okay, so right now this is his justification to also think that, yeah, what Arius is doing is almost like it's guided by God's hand.
I was like, how is he still working on Arius? And I was like, oh, he don't remember, or he don't know.
Yeah.
He don't know. So Arius could have came with lady, like, look what they did to her, and just handed her over, bro. I don't think that's in his wheelhouse.
But she knows everything, so I assume right now that Dante did. But that's cool.
Dante bring her back to Baines? I guess he want to know what else to do. Yeah.
We're about to find out.
Yeah, but just listen to Baines. I'm like, what?
Hey, all right.
That's the one thing we agree on. I
That's the
heard
one
Baines.
thing-
I was like, what?
Yeah.
What?
I was guided by God's hand. I'm like, yo, okay, buddy. Okay. Because he can't deny that she's being fixed. One of God's creations. So this has to be a good thing.
Baines, man.
Yo, great character, man. I like the characters of this show, that's for sure. This is like a scene from The Matrix. It's like a scene from The Matrix, but just different. No, your men are already dead, is how I remember it. Just look at Trinity.
Right? In our college uniform.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that thing's scary.
You couldn't kill it with the handgun? Oh, yeah, I saw the US soldiers do something like this. That's a weak point. Cool. Good job. She did this from, before she was with the government.
Yeah.
I can help.
Hmm.
You might want to reconsider.
I love his tie, by
I
the way.
didn't kill them. The demon did.
And you're always in the wrong spot. I see.
And you think
Yeah.
that
The demon's body's
What
gone.
do you want?
this is your calling. Satan stole your parents from you. To shape you into God's ultimate weapon.
That's grade A propaganda, boy.
I love that. Allow me to shape you to God's ultimate weapon.
Don't understand.
I'm the only one who understands. Is the rapture.
Oh!
Rule Mackay before Mundus.
Blasphemous delusions. All of them.
Wow! Wow! I understand Baines' point of view. Not with it, by the way. His is actually crazy, as far as I'm concerned. But I get it. And I get it even from the Christian's perspective. I was raised by a pastor. So what he explained is what Christians can believe when it comes to the rapture and so forth. So I see why he's fulfilling God's plan. He's like, this is supposed to happen. This is the end times. Sometimes when you're dealing with the Christian, they don't try to prevent the end times. Like, the end times is coming, like, you prepare for it. That's what they do. Not only does Bane prepare for it, though, he does actually play a hand in it. So he may actually say, like, I am acting as an instrument of God. I am part of God's hand. In the world's destruction is not how you views it. It's, I don't know, it's the dawn of a new millennia.
Yeah, the creation of the next life.
Yeah, the devil's going to come out and we're going to run the ones with him. I don't know, but what he thinks is going to happen when the devil gets out. But yeah, people believe that.
That means he's already accepted the 7 years of brimstone and fire before the Savior comes back.
Yes.
He's like, yeah, no, I'm prepared. That's what DARKCOM's for. 7 years of war. We're ready for that shit,
Yes, brother.
He's like, matter of fact, I think he's like, in his mind, he's like, yeah, the pre-war already started. That's why we dealing and beefing with these Makai people. Like, this is just as it was written, son.
As it was written, Lisa Lagib. Yes. And Revelations does kind of parallel to what they're describing. And they describe that the devil, whoever they're trying to get rid of, is somebody is like the Bible because we kind of messed up. We took some partial truth and we formed a religious lore out of it. They implied that it was partial truth and we created a religious lore out of it. It's like, okay, cool. But your religious lore isn't 100% accurate.
Yeah.
Like, we literally saw the dude. That's him.
It also, like, warns of a false prophet that will look like your savior, and he's ignoring that part as if it's not Arius.
Yes.
There's a lot of little elements, so when you look at it, it's like, oh, Baines.
Yes.
Oh, Baines.
That is true.
It's like, oh,
But
Baines.
even if I'm gonna try to think of Baines, even if there's a false prophet, that's how God intended it. Even the false prophet is part of God's plan. Is how you can argue. So while you're right, it's like, of course there is. The scripture says it. It has to happen so you can bring across the new millennia. You might even tell him that that's the false prophet. He's like, yeah, he's moving according to God's plan too. Even the false prophet.
I hear it. That's why I was like, oh, yeah, now you're cooked.
Yo, once someone is in the religious delulu, be careful, man. Be careful.
I love how Sheila even tried to talk in his way. No, you understand. He's resurrecting Satan. The true Satan. And he's like, you stop that nonsense.
Yes. Yeah, she tried to match him. Like, yo, like, I know.
She tried to match him. Like, I gotta talk in his language.
The real Satan, he's bringing him out.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna run the ones.
Sorry with the thumb. Oh, that's great.
You can't stop Baines, bro.
Now Dante's locked up again? The Millennium Puzzle?
Oh no. Is he gonna run to their mama here?
Stop!
That's where she is. Whoa.
Well, he didn't kill her yet.
It's my friend. I'm supposed to keep it safe for him.
She's really fighting these creatures. Damn, I heard my own neck moving with him.
So, look, he didn't get that Viltrumite spear, boy. I thought he was about to just rip through his guts.
Me too. I'm sorry, Dante. Vergil's where it's at, bro.
Where did you get?
Barely stand that before I watched you butcher an innocent old man.
Lucan hoarded his knowledge and power for himself.
I feel vindicated.
Enemy of progress. Hardly innocent. And yes, I am trying to.
I don't know about the innocent part. I think he's innocent, but like he was hoarding knowledge and power for himself, offering nothing to humanity or to change this potential future.
So you should worship Dante.
That's a Makai talk.
Doesn't mean I'm gonna let you set this world on fire.
Thank you.
And feed its people to your demon god.
Thank you. Sometimes people can call you out and you can still be like, well, fuck you. Your thing is whack freedom.
Oh, you're getting different kind of brainwashing. So Dante's getting unwashed. Vergil's getting unwashed. Dante's getting rewashed.
Crazy. Oh. That's a cool ass form,
He's a
though.
spider, bro.
It's a scorpion, bro.
Oh, phew, scorpion. The tail.
That was the arcana. Look at the face on it. Oh my god. Yo, he's not taken from his people. They betrayed him.
Damn, one of them took a full blast to the face. Oh my god, they're huge.
Yeah, I saw that.
Mundus was part of a treacherous order.
That's Mundus!
Yeah.
Yeah! I didn't realize how they're all huge. All of them are huge right now. Yours was chaos, his was order. I think. I'm just going with the flow here. Mundus is objectively a protagonist based on this depiction. From the two of them.
I still don't see how Argosax is right here. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. Argosax is basically like true God. Despite the fact that it was chaotic and evil.
Uh-huh.
From what I'm working with right now.
Uh-huh. I'm with you.
Yeah, he predates Mundus. And he finds it and he's probably inspired with some bullshit. Yo, remember like the flaming thing? Okay.
Burning bush?
Yeah.
Oh, this is him. You've been under this control for since like the 15th century. Oh, you're a victim.
It seems that way.
Ability to grant body meets death. All four of the pieces that contain me. The arcana. No matter the number of lives it demands.
Yo! Kill him now, he's old. My bad, I forgot whose team I'm on.
Honestly, him versus that dude though, yeah, kill him. What fits are these? I want to call them fire, but I need to know what team this is.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. You need to know what team it is. I feel you. Cobra. We just call him Cobra.
Cobra! I understand him. He is a victim.
You know, I always looked at immortality, but reincarnating with your memories is kind of dope too.
It is.
1,000 years old.
672. I remember everything.
He's not as old as I
Seen
thought.
every society built by man, the kings and lords.
Oh no, it is exactly how old I thought it was. Yeah, 15th century.
With rules, constraints on those whose
You're his herald. You really are. At least he had like 600 years of life for Argosax, better than 80 years or whatever.
Killed my grandpa.
Arius. You look human, am I tripping?
Yeah.
I know Vergil also looks human, but like you look human, like a real human nigga.
But you never supposed to be here? I think I'm thinking of Sephiroth, who can control his sword from afar.
Yeah, Sephiroth. I don't know how to pronounce it either, but I know you're talking about. From Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I was like, yo, you're holding his sword, he's gonna chop your head off with it.
I remember.
Yeah.
Look at how oh shit, he's just hopping around the Millennium Puzzle like it's nothing. And then falls through. You don't even know your own terrain.
I was just gonna say, he understands it better than they do.
Yeah. He literally said where he was. Like he trained here.
How many knives she gonna have to her?
She got powers? Come on, girl. Bite him! Yeah, Dante taught her. Dante taught her. He said if you're in trouble, bite.
Yeah! He did.
That's the time Vergil needed. You gotta be able to fight for yourself. And look at him, he saved her. Aww. It won't work? Oh. Oh, I see them things.
All they show is truth.
You were too inconvenient to kill for Arius?
Got a whole lot to worry about then.
Oh! No, that's
I
funny.
think you're talking too much trash.
Yeah, he should have quit while he was ahead.
Murdered your mother. But even he has earned his redemption. Repent.
Nah, they're cooking, boy.
Nah, Baines is my go-to.
You really thought I'd be happy? That son of a bitch is still breathing? He ate my mom. I don't care if you're him. Those scared shitless of what you can't control.
Yup.
Both disguising your fear as conviction.
Yup.
Higher. Some sins can't be redeemed.
Like blasphemy.
If I was ever anything to you beside the soldier,
No limit.
don't let Arius use the arcana.
He has great stature, by the way.
He stands tall. Great jawline. Firm chin.
Yeah, they created the perfect depiction of what they want.
Any system but chaos only holds back men like us.
Men like y'all should be held back sometimes.
Men. The fairy tales he's been told for now. But it was Mundus who had your mother murdered.
I actually believe that part.
Yeah, 100%.
In all those lifetimes you lived, did you ever stop to consider? Maybe you just aren't that good. I mean, what are these big ideas the system's been holding you back from? The cyborg arm?
Talk that talk. Talk that talk.
You had 600 years to come up with something more.
Talk that talk.
You're just kinda
Lame.
unoriginal.
I feel like exactly what they said to him back then, bro. He do look like a Da Vinci knockoff. I ain't gonna hold you. That got him, bro. That really got him.
I appreciate you for unleashing me. I appreciate it. I can beat your ass.
Let's rock.
Let's rock! Alright, I love his smile though. Oh, he just ate? Oh, what?
Rip you out and beat your ass because I could beat
He
your
must
ass.
be using some arcana. Oh no, this is not happening!
That idea seems to have made an impact.
That don't mean that's a reality though.
I think I can take you this time.
That's actually
To
hilarious.
join
That's what
us,
he would say.
Dante. Easy way.
They're gonna mind control him?
What is this?
They're gonna mind control him.
The power of Spa that is
Oh, that's why you'll join us.
to help fuel Argosax's rebirth.
Some blade shit.
The
Ah,
Ecstasy. Damn.
man's getting blade.
It really did when he's in the thing just getting blood.
Without strength, without power, you cannot protect anything.
Talk to him, Vergil.
So, I need to be
Yes, you're lucky to have learned this lesson now.
Vergil.
All I went through to learn it, and Arius will be paid his due.
No, this girl's inspired!
Her name
Don't tell me you don't remember.
was Ava.
Okay. Nah, that
Let's say
little girl.
Martha.
That little girl with Vergil's.
I don't know why the bust in the ass was just a nice little touch.
I agree. She's really the big human element with all these superpowered or athletic beings or whatever.
Yeah.
She's just a girl, man. She's just a girl. Yeah. Wait, I wasn't ready.
I actually didn't hear the ghoulish laugh the first time. It just sounded like screaming. The oracles. You can't fight the oracles, buddy.
This is what Arius expects you to see. Vergil.
I love how he's gonna box these otherworldly beings instead of like face himself. Objectively hilarious. Oh, not in Lady's Armory or not. Yo, to none of these rituals, doesn't look demonic to none of them.
I assume that they do demonic shit. Yo, you're right about the lady thing. I didn't catch it. Bruh. You know them rich people, they invite you to the island, bro. And they just all go,
Yeah,
bro.
no, I know,
Rich people.
I know. There's just levels to it. Sometimes I realize I don't want the power and the wealth enough because I would walk into one of these meetings and I'm like, nah, bro. I'm like,
That's
hell nah.
crazy.
Yo, I'm like, this is insane. I didn't show up to a Diddy party. I'm like, why are all these bottles of baby oil here? What are we doing? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, nah, honestly, nah, I'm good, bro. I would leave quietly, bro. Nobody even know I left. I'm not making a scene, nothing. I'm just like slipping out.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Friends, to the darkness that will bring a new
Niggas start saying this at the dinner table. I'm leaving.
I'm looking for the black people. I ain't gonna lie.
They ain't none. That's why we're not allowed in. You know what?
He's like, "Hey,
For whatever reason, that speaks to me a little bit.
because it lets you know that yo, this shit is crazy, but I'm here to drink.
Yo, I'm here to network and get my drink on.
Is he gonna seize control here?
Arius, guided by God's hand, needs no instruction.
That's interesting.
What did she tell you? That the art not to eradicate Satan, but to restore him. Impossible. You really should have listened. Arrest him.
Bane, it's too late. It's too late, Bane.
Arrest him, you stupid.
You know I'm not disappointed.
I'm
with
glad
Bane, though.
Baines get to see this.
Yeah.
This is full circle. Juice them. You won't.
Bane has to see this.
Make it rain above him.
Everyone here's going to die.
Yes.
It's Tom, right? Tom, you have to.
Tom Brady?
Isn't Tom the dude that shot somebody?
Yes. The football on the neck always gives him away. They let you know exactly who he is. It's perfect.
Bane.
Just not the one you're
He knows! He knows! There will be a rapture, not the one you're looking for. The car doesn't start? Yo, she's swole. Here you go. Reminds you of the same shit that Lex had in the middle of his building.
They love that. The black one first, really?
Yeah, but they wasn't at the party.
Juice. Yeah, make it rain on him. Oh, Baines.
believing yourself prophets.
Yo.
But all light is opposed to true prophets. The radicals and heretics.
That is generally true, but you're wrong.
Beautiful.
Protect me.
That's our Baines, bro. That's our Baines. Faith till the very end. Got him half tooted.
No, he's gonna survive. Lord Dante will save.
Dante!
That's all he had to save you. Yo, this man needs to drink some blood if he was like Blade. No Bane! No Bane! Oh no!
A fitting end, bro. Such a fitting end.
This song is fire. Damn. Damn, I'm on a trip of Argos. She protecting Dante? Risen. That's fire.
Yeah, you're a victim, bro.
This is a great ass song, bro.
My favorite part is oddly enough, and he's like, yo, you had 600 years. What have you done? What have you done? Robotic arm, clone the shoddy. You had 672 years, and you've accomplished close to nothing. All you've been doing is your master's will. You talk about innovation. You talk about change. What have you worked on for you? I just think the hypocrisy is right there in front of him. What I view him as, Arius, is like a failed inventor, a failed innovator who in his failure found someone willing to give him purpose and make him believe it's of his own volition and show him that he's being constrained by society, which is why he's not being appreciated. He just played on your insecurity and just kind of stroked your ego a little bit to use you for his grand design and purpose and use your body. Cause like there's so much truth. That's why what Dante said to me struck so well, because if you didn't feel a deficiency, you don't go with this plan. If you truly found yourself, if you, at any point you worked on something on your own and you were a true innovator and you found success there and you got the validation of pats on your back that you felt like you deserved back then, I don't think you finish and go through with this plan. I just don't think you do. But you always, in his failures, he felt like I was held back because I didn't have freedom. Once freedom is here, nothing's gonna be here to hold me back. Dante's like, you had Dante didn't say this, I'm using knowledge that I got. Dante's like, you had 28 lifetimes, 672 years, and you really didn't do too much. And I know people are gonna argue, he runs a company, he's the richest man in the world, he's this, he's that, he's the other. None of that filled the void of the validation he's seeking. He still feels like he needs this chaos and freedom to be successful. I'm just like, I hear what Dante said. I'm on Dante's side. I can understand where he's coming from, though. I really do. I really do understand where he's coming from.
You understand who's coming from?
Where's coming from? I understand how he ended up here. Why he believes chaos and freedom should reign. Why he was so easily swayed by Argosax. I get all of it. And I'm just looking at Dante. I'm like, Dante's not very insightful all the times, but that one bar he said, like even in the shadow realm they was talking, that actually hurt him, bro. That actually hit him somewhere in his soul.
Yeah, I think you. First of all, I agree with you. I'm just gonna go devil's advocate because I'm also Team Dante, but sometimes people tell me like the truth, and it's like so, like so my thing is like, oh, you had 600 years and all you have is this. Like, I'm rich, I got all these shorties, whatever, I'm about to accomplish my dream. And it's like, so fine, I guess I should have accomplished this sooner. But so what, you're about to lose today, I'm about to win.
Yeah.
Like, he's not. I don't think he's going to win. Dante is going to win. But I feel like for the most part, he's gotten a great deal compared to the other demon contracts I've seen. So this guy's been around for 600 years. He dies and keeps coming back. So he has way more than his normal lifespan was. He actually was a loser. From what I saw, you know, more or less he wasn't going to accomplish anything. So that's true. That's why he took the deal.
That's why he took the deal.
But he got all these lifetimes. He did reach that level of success. And I think he could have reached the success faster. But I also saw there was a plan. And I'm going to go like, he's trying to get the items as part of his thing.
Yeah.
He then secures the items and then goes on for the rich, gets the army of women, etc. He can only do this plan anyways when there is probably an eclipse. And or on every once in 128 years, so forth.
Something like
that. So
that.
there's like 4 windows that are important that he has to have these all collected. If he has them all collected too early, right, then he gets jumped early and now they get scattered and now everyone knows about this plan or whatever. So he actually has to time this like well that you don't even know what's going to happen. And when he executes it, it just has to succeed. So I still agree though. He obviously he took the deal because of the fact that he wasn't going to accomplish anything on his own. And in theory, he could accomplish way more. But at the same time, it's like, you've done a good job, though.
He did do a good
Objectively,
job.
for your master,
You've
done fairly well. Right now, the summoning is happening.
But
now it's up to the master to, like, finish the summoning process. Like, you've gotten your master here. If your master can't close, it's on your master's fault at this moment. Like, Arius, you've done the thing, man.
I will 100% agree with
I actually already agree with you.
Yeah.
I just did devil's advocate.
Yeah, I feel you. My only thing about it is, it's like, yeah. You, like, yeah. I'm just gonna repeat myself. But yeah, no, honestly.
That's why I said I knew
yeah.
you were gonna do it. I knew you were gonna like more or less do it. Like, I'm not even married to this, but like the guy, he got far though. I just appreciate his villainry and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, he said all that, but
I remember what I was gonna say now.
yeah.
Because he's been doing this for all his master, not working on his own thing, he's still not free.
Nah.
That's an irony to me.
So his master says that we'll possess his body and we will do things. So there could be an awakening where he says exactly that. I am giving him the benefit of the doubt that he understands that, yeah, him and his master are going to be one and they are doing stuff.
Yeah.
And there's actually, it's kind of even supports you a little bit. There's a little bit. There was a time when he said, Arius said, we accomplished. So I don't know what to do with that, but there is an insecurity and or a lie and or he knows he has to appease his master, and he wasn't free to simply say I accomplished this. We accomplished this. I don't know if he truly believes in the we or he had to remember his place. But yeah, that's it. I remember he changed the I to a we, and he ideally would want to be separate from his master, but this is as far as he can get. So he may or may not have regret going forward. I'm just looking at all the caveats on
Yeah, I'm looking at how we get this point, but how it could potentially fall apart.
Me too.
That's why I knew when Dante said that line.
Yeah.
It's just the one bar in there, but I'm like, that's gonna. If we are to defeat Argosax later through separating Argosax from Arius, it's gonna be that line. Now to our homeboy Baines.
They might wrestle.
Yeah.
Like, I want the whatever.
I'm jumping on Team Baines. Only reason why. After he heard everything Mary had to say, he could have just sat back and did nothing, right? But he pulled up and he's like, I'm shooting it. Let me try the boat. And he's like, oh, only I know the complex way. He's like, a weapon sent by God needs no instruction.
That's ultimate conviction right there.
That's ultimate faith and conviction. I actually, when I heard him pull up, when he first pulled up, I'm like, oh, he's going to listen to Mary. And I heard what he had to say. I honestly,
he half listened to Mary.
Half listened. That's why sometimes once you know somebody's character arc, you can just, I don't want to say absolve them because it sounds too strong, but you can almost like forgive them. It's like, you're in your arc, bro. This is what I expect. You actually truly believe you're doing this for the Lord. 10,000%. 10 toes down.
My man Joker said, you show your true character moments before death. Moments before death, he said, the Lord will protect me. He ain't scream like a bitch or none of that stuff. He believes this.
Yo, he said, a weapon from the Lord will have no instruction. There's levels of Delulu and faith and deep understanding that I can't even be mad about. I'm like, yeah, nigga, I heard you, bro.
There's not about bars on multiple people's sides, man. Everyone is dropping bars. He got schooled by Mary. He absolutely, in my opinion, got schooled by Mary. But then he said the right rhetoric to his opponent. Still lost, but I was like, They are writing people's lines well. They're not just half. It's like a mature audience.
And it would have been easy for Baines to walk up here and do nothing and not listen to Mary. But everything that I know about Baines is like, regardless of how he looks and seems, he's gonna check.
Yes.
He's gonna check.
Yes.
And I just needed to see him check. And he checked and he dropped his lines and I was like,
this is too late, buddy.
Fitting in, bro. Fitting in. I also love that Arius told him everything. You think you're following this, before his demise, he realized how wrong he was, and then as far as we know, it was over him. And I'm like, yeah, bro, a fitting end, bro.
Alright guys, thanks for listening. Until the next video, YaBoyRockLee.
Director Nasty.
Out. As always, thanks for supporting this channel. If you don't know, we do have a Patreon, and it's free to join. You can stay updated, suggest content, or vote on polls. If you're interested in our uncut and early reactions to anime, K-drama, Western shows, and movie reactions, which include exclusive reactions not found on YouTube, you can join the upper tiers on Patreon, or you can stick with the edited content right here on YouTube. We got YaBoyRockLee reactions also in the description of this video. Until next time, I'm out.